Hi everybody, this is Mr. Roche. We're working on decorating our boxes here, and I've got this kind of nice pattern over here, and the thing is I kind of want to put it over here. There are things you could do with like using this as your the middle plane as your like design space, and then pushing these extra designs out, but we were like trying to use like the sides of the faces. And so what happens is, what I want to do, like from what I learned before, was make a new sketch here. Okay, so so I've got this sketch. It's on the right side now. We started with the left side, so I'm over here, and the problem is I sort of can't see the sketch, which sort of, it's kind of hard. So what I can do though is, let me show you this. There are different views. If you go over to this little cube, there are different views. Okay, so right now we're using shaded with edges. Okay, so like the thing you see in the thing is a nice shaded cube. It gives you a good sense of the perspectives and junk like that, but you can change that. You can make it shaded without edges, see if you like that. Okay, you can go down here and say shaded with hidden edges, and so it'll actually show you things like this, which is actually good. So you can kind of see them here. This could work. This is totally fine. But we can do it even better. We can say like translucent. I think that's kind of, in this situation, it might be the way to go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. And we know that these distances are a ½ inch. So what we did before was we took this triangle, and what I have to do is I have to redraw it on this this face. Okay. So I'm doing that. I've got a square now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the offset, right? And I'm going to offset this way, and I'm going to see if this guy will offset with me too. Yeah, it's doing it. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and do this. And so now I've got a blue offset there, and I'm going to make sure that this is like 0.05. It looks like it kind of is. Yeah, it like wants to be, because the other one's like that. That's the thing. Or you could just trace the squares. That's totally fine too, right? So one of the ways this is, I get sort of more accurate to do this, do what we were doing before. But we can hit this again, see where this is going. Okay, I turned off the offset thing. There it is. And hit it here, and hit it here, and hit it here. And then you could just like pull this down to fit the other one. See how it fits there? And say that's okay. Right, we'll turn it off. So it's there now. We got the 05. I like that. And then we'll hit offset one more time and hit this and this line. And I'm just clicking on these lines. And then I'm just going to pull this down a little bit further. And we want it to be like 0.05, right? And if I can't get it, which I'm not doing there, I'm just turning this off. And then I'm going to say 0.5. There. And then I can hit this. So now I have a sketch on this side of the box, right? And I can hit extrude. I can actually hit this sketch too, and hit this for extrude. And let's see what it does. It only does one side. That's okay. And then I can just come in here and do that one too. Let's see. There you go. Whoopee. So now I got the both of them, right? And if it's confusing, because that's confusing to look at, you can just turn it back to shaded. Okay, so that's that. Now this side, it's like looks like a microwave oven right now. It's bigger than the other, but I think we made these. I think I made this like 0.25 to do that, and then there you go. And we want to make sure that we're adding to the solid. And there we go. See, now I have two sides that are the same. See, and that makes sense. And that's pretty cool. And you can do other things too. But that's pretty good for making two designs. And see, boxes kind of need to be symmetrical. Like if you start drawing, they have to be either, like this is an art thing, but they have to be sort of symmetrical, or they have to make artistic sense with each side. Otherwise, they just look kind of like a little bit strange. But that's what we got so far, and that looks pretty good. Okay, so there you go. And what we want to do is keep working on those boxes. So talk to you later. Okay.